investigate, they're going to find the truth and tell you straight. They're exploring themselves and the universe, and they're spoiled. Charlie's even worse. The meaning of life, they're going to find out. So sit back and listen, you big trout. That's it up from me anyway. What the bloody hell? They're investigating today.
Ghosts go oogly boogly in the night. Yes, indeed, they cause quite the fright. But if every fear that keeps me up at night was a ghost, then me falling into a bin in front of my old geography teacher would be a ghost, and that just doesn't make any sense at all. But ghosts are as divisive as they are captivating, with staunch believers on either side of the paranormal polemic. My girlfriend had a ghost in her house who started moving her furniture. She freaked out, but the real concern was how she was positioning her walnut credenza right in the middle of a natural walkway. So to my mind, I've got every right to put a bedsheet over my head, redecorate and whisper, "The men are coming," into her ear every night. But regardless of whether you believe in them or not, ghost stories have proliferated throughout time and culture, and perhaps speak to a latent truth within human beings. We want to be scared. So what are ghosts, and are they really just disgruntled businessmen disguising themselves under bedsheets? Is there actually any compelling evidence for their existence, or are ghosts something to purely be believed in? Why won't my cousin respond to any of my messages? I thought we had a good time on Saturday. And are ghost stories better understood as political expressions of grief, power and marginalisation instead of interactions with the supernatural? Tell me some of these questions. I'm joined by Charlie Milner, who isn't a ghost, but does hide in women's wardrobes at night. Charlie, thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
But this is an emergency. We're in an emergency situation. I hate to break the normal rhythm of this podcast, but the normal rhythm has been broken for us. There's an emergency. Charlie's only just finished crying on the steps outside of the studio, and that isn't a lie. That's true. We're both going to France momentarily.
But we're not crying because I'm going to France.
No, but we're on a time period here. We're going to be kicked out at any moment, but we're going to get as much investigations done as possible as we can, because we know you need your answers to all of these bloody questions or how you're going to get through the week. So we will give you an answer about what the fuck is going on with ghosts, and we will give it to you in whatever form that arrives in, okay? Until we're kicked out of this bloody joint, until we're forced out of here.
And fundamentally, if nothing else, we're going to understand, are there ghosts out there?
That's exactly...
Do ghosts exist?
What ghosts?
And are you at risk? We care about everyone. We care about every single one of you listening or watching now.
So, depending on when we get turfed the heck out of here, what we are going to do is we're going to seamlessly go into we're going to release a Patreon episode to bolster some of the time here. So you get your fix, which accidentally we did talk about ghosts. Not really ghosts.
Completely coincidentally.
And
I was
very
terrified.
fortunately.
I'm upset in this one and I'm terrified in that one.
Yes.
It's a sad bumper.
I've never seen a man more genuinely scared in the daylight. What you'll enjoy about it, you'll see in the episode, but just a quick bit after the episode, because essentially he's watched a horror movie and he's really scared.
Obsession.
He did make me go to the toilet with him because he didn't want to go alone in our office building, and it was at midday.
I just think if I was the girl or a monster, I'm not going to leave me be just because it's daytime. I'm going to come for me in the day, probably. Daytime is a very handy excuse.
Yeah. So fuck off, daytime. I'm
wearing and screw you, night.
I'm wearing swimming trunks. We've got a beer. Charlie just really wanted to have limes for this. In an emergency situation, we've got limes.
I wanted to feel fancy.
And this is how it's presented. Thank you so much for my fucking lime.
Sorry, I panicked. I've been weeping.
Doesn't fit in there.
But I've not been crying because I'm scared. I've been crying because I'm upset. There's a big fucking difference.
That's an important distinction. But ghosts, I'm wearing trunks. We've got beers. Who knows how long this will be? But we're going in.
I'm the Oogle.
Hello,
Miss
Boogle. Boogly boogly boo. The cat went up the shoe.
Can I ask a very important initial question?
Please.
Is there anything in the fact that we say ooga booga?
Yeah.
For cavemen and oogly boogly for ghosts? Is there some connection between cavemen and ghosts? What is a caveman ghost? Is it less scary than a man in a top hat who looks translucent?
Yes,
I think it is.
I'll tell you why it's less scary, Charlie Milner. The reason it's less scary, you don't want a Victorian old lady.
You definitely don't.
You don't, because that's like, oh, can I have some milk? Do you know what I mean?
Perchance I take your jumper.
Precisely. They're jumper thieving whores, whereas an oogle boogle caveman, that's not, if you're with ghosts, you're hearing it through the walls, you're hearing the moaning, but the one thing you don't want to hear is like, I can see you. Right?
Definitely not.
So
the men are coming.
The men are coming. Caveman can't speak. Therefore, their moans are going to be, that's kind of
It's just
scary.
going to echo more.
Like,
It's
it's
going to be
kinda
the same
scary.
as their normal language, but just echoing in time.
I think we might be wrong, actually. Think about this. You're in bed late at night. Now, the reason I think that's quite bad is because it's discernibly human, but it sounds like they're being tortured or their tongue's been cut out.
If I may reference a film immediately,
Please.
as always,
Right. I'll film
Obsession, they adjust her voice. And it's the worst bit is
Yeah.
the recognizable voice, but they've kind of fucked with it. So a caveman ghost is basically a caveman with a slightly fucked voice.
You're absolutely
Or could
right.
you say that about the other version of ghosts, the Victorian ghosts? So it's actually a moot point entirely, Andrew.
Well, we've already arrived at our first moot point of the podcast, so we won't be lingering on it because we don't have time.
And guys, we're going to introduce a new feature. In the same way that we have bankers, we now got the moot point. The moot point, when we hit a moot point, we have to do a 360 spin on our chairs as punishment.
On our chair?
Yes. So we've hit a moot point.
Charlie, honestly, what a load of shite.
And we'll have a little humiliating sound for that, please.
We're going to drive straight into Thinker's Corner, where we're going to hear from the best and brightest minds that have ever lived and ever will live. On this week is the topic of ghosts. Let's find out some ghosts. I'm going to take you on a little ghost tour, Charlie. You're going to be my scared little boy who I've plucked out of an orphanage.
I've been typecast again.
I've plucked you out of an orphanage because I don't have a male heir.
Or a role model.
Or a role model.
Well, you do have your dad, but he wasn't about that much.
Let's not focus on all the generations, but I don't have a male heir to give my haunted house tours to. So I plucked you out of an orphanage. I'm going to now take you on a haunted house tour in order for you to learn the ropes. So, here we are. Oh, the Brown Lady of Raynham Hall.
Can you speak like how they do on kind of Sweeney Toddy ghost tours? Hello. Ooh.
What, like a
Troubles
company?
afoot.
Troubles afoot. Okay, yeah. All right, welcome to the Brown Lady of... This is the Brown Lady of Raynham Hall.
You can't say that anymore.
The Brown... gather round, for this is the Brown Lady of Raynham Hall. She's perhaps the most famous ghost of all, because she may be the most compelling evidence that ghosts actually exist. According to legend, she is the spirit of Dorothy Walpole, an 18th century noblewoman whose unhappy life inspired generations of ghost stories. For more than 2 centuries, visitors have claimed to see a woman in a brown dress silently descending the mansion's grand staircase before vanishing without a trace.
I've seen a picture of this tart, and I will say tart.
Jesus Christ.
Because she's spending her time just being a horribly scary lady now. I wouldn't call you a tart if you were being nice and just either resting or kind of giving.
Is it fair to slur ghosts?
I think sorry.
Please.
I apologise immediately.
That's absolutely fine with me.
I think ghosts are open season. Fair pickings. Ripe for the fucking.
Right, because
they can't. They fucked it on Earth clearly because that's why they're in purgatory.
Yep.
All they do is moan and groan.
Right. Yep.
And you can't even touch them.
Yeah, sounds like an ex-girlfriend I had. Bosh, let's go. Big podcast, big day for all
Screw
of
you,
us.
Wendy.
Screw you, Wendy. You broke me heart. The Brown Lady of Raynham Hall, the reason why she's so famous is because she's probably the most compelling scientific evidence for ghosts. Here's a picture of it. Charlie, for the listeners, please describe what you're seeing.
A green curtain.
What? Look at that. That is how you fucking do it. Good Lord. Right, describe the picture for me, please.
Okay. She wouldn't look out of place in Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. You know when the ghost will come bumbling down the stairs? Yeah. She looks like straight out of Harry Potter.
Fine.
Very, very...
One of the, like,
nearly headless Nick or nearly...
nearly bumless.
What's her name?
Who?
This lady, Brown Lady. What's the Brown Lady? Near bumless Brown Lady, I guess.
There you go.
If I can transpose that.
So I'm sure that's clear enough for all
So
the
yeah,
listeners.
she basically looks perfectly ghostly, almost like it's fake. I would have if I could draw, I would have, and someone asked me to draw a ghost.
Can you not draw?
I'd draw, no.
If I could draw, you can't
I'll show
draw.
you my drawing. This is the only drawing I can do. Of a face.
Okay,
I used to think
he's
this was really
scribbling
good.
away. Let's find out what he's gone from his immediate to prove that he can draw.
That's all I can do.
Let's have
That's
a quick
not a
look.
ghost. That's a man.
Right. It's exactly what you'd expect it is. It's exactly what you'd expect it is. I'll put it up there. Really magic stuff. What happened was the Country Life magazine went to this mansion. I don't know whether they were there to see if to prove if the legend was true or not. I'm not sure how much Country Life go into ghost finding, but I don't know much about Country Life in general.
Is
Although
a
I did
country
used to
file
live in
someone who...
Sussex. Country Files a TV show. I'm just going to nip that at the bud.
Oh, I thought it was like your country, control. If you're like I don't know. If you make love to the countryside, you farm shagger cunt.
So they went there and they took this picture. Now, I think it's a big question because in my head, country life is like, oh, look at this nice flower. These people have wonderful plows here.
Country life.
Yeah,
Sorry.
You can keep doing this. And it's but so we if they're there to prove that the ghost is there, I'm going to have some issues with it. If we're analysing the source, if there's a vested interest there, I think it's maybe a falsified document. But
no,
a lot of you back country life.
I don't think they would be able to. They can't. In 1936, every fucking picture looks like my drawing. There's no way.
But it's about light exposure.
No, but any fake, there's no way they can do that. They can only do shit like that in the last 5 years.
Right.
That's an unbelievable fake.
They can definitely do that.
No, because back then it was like, I reckon I will all be in flying saucers by then. It's like, you lot are all fucking idiots.
5 years ago.
No, 1936.
You don't think we had the capability of making that kind of image in 2021?
No, I do think we could do it then. But 1936, no fucking chance, I don't think.
Okay, so you think it's real?
I think it's real, and it's just a very unfortunate assortment of dust. A very, very unfortunate arrangement of dust. Maybe. Dust has the chance to, sometimes dust comes in handy. In this case, it's really fucked us.
Right. We're fucked because of the dust. Yeah, there's got to be something going on. Well, do you believe in ghosts?
I do, but I don't think it's it doesn't really bother me.
But you're scared of...
No, I'm not scared. I'm scared of men. I'm scared of men and women.
But if you believe in ghosts, surely you're terrified.
Well, no, because it's like if there was a problem. Firstly,
if there was a problem,
if they could actually,
all right, the water's off.
Then I'll call the ghosts in. If there was a problem, in terms of if a ghost had an issue with me, or if a ghost had an issue with anyone at any point, which if they are, ghosts exist, but they can't actually get us. I think they try as hard as they can, but all they can really muster is knocking my trinket off a shelf.
But if they can interact with the physical world, if they can push a vase over,
no, because I think the amount of people that have wronged. I was thinking the other day as I drove my Volkswagen Polo about how much people have wronged each other. I did think that thought first occurred to me when I got to America, when I flew to America, when I made it to America, when I landed in America, I was like, this land has seen some absolute
horrors,
fuckery.
Yeah.
And terror. Right? Therefore, if there are ghosts, there's so many that would be seeking revenge and clearly failing to enact it. Because everyone would be like, I've just been fucking battered by a ghost. Oh my God, me too. They can't do anything. We need to worry about the men and the women that are alive that can still get us.
So it sounded like you were suggesting the evidence for there not being ghosts is the fact that there would be fuckloads if they were true.
If they were true, they would be all over us. We would be covered in ghosts. So you don't believe in ghosts?
No, sorry. Right, it's all changed.
No. I believe in them, but they can't get us. They're all out there trying to break in, and all they're managing to do is knock a book off a shelf. They can't actually get in here.
Right. So you believe in lost souls,
but they're not able to actually touch us. We need to worry about Gregory from the pub.
So you don't. But okay. So that picture you think might actually be a ghost?
No, that one's just dust.
Right. But because we wouldn't be able to photograph them anyway.
No.
But not all ghosts are evil.
Not all ghosts.
Not all ghosts.
Oogly.
Take the knee for the ghosts.
I'm sorry for saying that you couldn't get me. I know you probably could. Please don't. Because I need to worry about them. I know I've got a lot on anyway. If I get haunted, I'll probably kill myself.
But not all ghosts are evil. Some ghosts are bloody good. Not all ghosts.
Bloody good guys.
Bloody good guys.
And girls.
But so this is the Kappa. Right. Let's find out about
No Kappa.
Let's find out about the Kappa. The Kappa is a wonderfully strange creature from Japanese folklore, a mischievous river spirit that looks part turtle, part frog, and part little old trickster. Said to live in ponds and streams, it has a bowl-like dish on its head that holds water, giving it its magical strength, and it is known for playing pranks, challenging humans to wrestling matches, and causing trouble if disrespected. Yet, the kappa is not just a frightening monster. It's an oddly polite, fascinated by manners, and can be defeated by a simple bow that makes it spill the water from its head. Most famously, though, the kappa has an almost ridiculous love of cucumbers. So much so that people have traditionally offered them the vegetable to keep the creature happy.
So interestingly, that's actually how I resolve my arguments with Andrew. So if he gets very upset with me, which does happen a lot, I will do a little bow and say, how do you do? And because he's so obsessed with manners, similar to his love for Top Gear, he'll immediately forgive me and give me a small cuddle.
But I won't fully forgive him unless I'm presented with a cucumber.
Of course, which I know. I have 3 in the fridge.
The kappa, he is an absolutely charming young man.
He's a lovely little boy.
Obviously, immediately a friend of the pod. He's up there with the...
He's the godfather of the pod in many ways.
Yeah, but he's up there with the sea bishop. I mean, the sea bishop, we didn't think he could get any more charming than the sea bishop.
He's well beyond the sea bishop.
You think kappa over bish?
Yes.
Kappa over bish.
Because the obsession with manners and cucumbers, he's untouchable.
The sea bishop is lovely and charming because what you're doing out here...
Do you want to explain that to anyone who hasn't...
The sea bishop is basically it's from English folklore basically that there was a fish that looked a bit like a bishop in the sea, and there was very few sightings. The sightings were kind of mundane.
Maybe even no sightings because this is a load of shit.
Hey,
no,
the sightings were very mundane. Not much happened. He didn't really have any powers. He was just a fish that also was a bishop. But
fusion. The
thing that the kappa does have is an inexplicable bowl on his head.
We love that.
Big fan of that. Why the bowl on your head? And also, why bowl of water source of power? Not sure. And why the cucumber?
That's the manners and the cucumber are what really do it for me, both in terms of what's going on and what I love you.
Manners and cucumber maketh the kappa.
Completely.
But yeah, I'm immediately charmed by him. I love his love of cucumbers. I love his water head. And I love his propensity for manners.
I also love his slight grumpiness.
You reading some grumpiness from the kappa?
Have I made that up?
Yeah.
He gets grumpy if you don't respect him, right? And he does little pranks.
But he's more mischievous and he's a trickster, which is lovely. At the end of the day, we kind of want our ghosts to be tricksters rather than evil spirits. I'd much prefer the kappa come into my room with the bowl of water in his head, clutching a cucumber, and then, maybe he takes my duvet and runs away. And then I bow to him and he brings my duvet back. Rather than,
a dead boy called Peter.
Who comes in and murders me and puts things up me.
Things up you? I don't think it's very heard of that the little Victorian ghost boys ever sexually assault their victims. It's always they scare that. They don't put shit up your bum. And if they've done that, you've let that happen. You've allowed that.
But why do we see ghost sightings? There must be some, if we don't believe in them, there's got to be some science behind them. And as ever in Investigates, we want the science behind it. We don't just want the nonsense.
We're scientific men.
So there's the predictive processing theory, which basically suggests that your brain doesn't simply receive information from the world around us. It creates and predicts what it expects to perceive. So in the darkness, you might expect to see some oogly booglies because evolutionarily, we're wired to perceive threat. We're not in a calm state because if I was in a calm state when I was in the jungle, I'd be nipped by a jag. And then similar to that, there's the Pareidolia theory.
The hairy giant. What is it?
Green giant.
The very hairy donkey? Harry McClary. I was based off Charlie. Do you know Charlie and Lola?
You were based?
Oh, no.
Are you a children's character?
No.
Because it's a lot of evidence is pointing towards that nowadays. I was based off Charlie
Charlie and Lola. Did you know this, guys? Charlie and Lola, the cartoon, the name Charlie is based on me. My mum knows the lady who wrote that.
What?
The Charlie and Lola is named after me. Charlie and Lola is named after me. Promise you this.
What?
Yeah. My mum knows the lady who writes Charlie and Lola.
And?
She named Charlie after me.
Why?
Because she likes my mum.
And your mum had just had you?
I think so.
And it was a bit like
something like that.
Almost like a pregnancy
There's
present.
like a for Charlie at the start of
present.
It was not pregnant. It's more of a kind of sign of respect. It's like the Godfather.
Yeah.
I named my cartoon after your boy.
You're the Charlie of Charlie and Lola.
I'm me, but that Charlie is named after me.
I don't even know what to do with that information.
Oogly boogly.
You're the Charlie from Charlie and Lola.
You're in
I don't really know what to do with it. It's just so confusing.
Doesn't have to be confusing.
There's always something. There's always something that you say that greatly unstables my perception of this world. Every episode, you say something that shakes me to my core.
Teletubby fucked a runner, and I'm Charlie.
So the period, whatever theory, it's, we have pattern recognition that misfires. We often see faces when there aren't faces there, right?
All the time.
It's that kind of thing. So
There's one there.
There it is.
But that is a face.
That's actually a face. But in my old house, there was kind of an arrangement of my chair and my towel, for some reason, and like the towel hook. If my chair was in a certain position, which it frequently was, then I'd wake up and it would look like a big face was there.
Horrible.
But of course it wasn't a big face, it was towel and chair. But when you've just woken up in the morning or in the middle of the night, your brain's hazy, and it's probably, you're at your most vulnerable after you wake up. So it's perceiving way too many threats.
Definitely.
And then, bosh, it's going to help me to see a face rather than hinder me to not see a face.
Well, also we want to connect with each other, don't we?
We want to connect with each other.
I saw Snape in my laundry.
I don't know what to...
I saw Professor Snape from the Harry Potter series.
Okay, fine.
The original one, not the new one. He was in my laundry. And it scared the willies out of me, to be honest.
Why? In what way was he in your laundry?
Well, he just looked like my laundry. My laundry looked like Snape's face. I was a bit half asleep. I was like that.
Did you look in the laundry bin and you saw Snape's face?
No, it wasn't. That would be even worse. He wasn't like in the bottom of a barrel.
What was he?
He was on my chair with my Jenka.
What?
My dressing gown.
Your Jenka.
My Jenka. You ain't got a Jenka? You gotta get a Jenka.
So what is going on?
Basically, I agree with you. Stop making it seem like I'm saying something not agreeable.
Wait, sorry, you had a pile of laundry on your
and it
chair.
looked like Snape. That's
the pile of clothes looked like
Yes.
Snape. Right, fine. Heard chef.
Clear as day.
Heard chef. Right, that's scary. Scary that. What did you
Horrible.
say? What did you say to
I
it?
said Expelliarmus morning.
You betrayed him!
How dare you sit where he sat?
But another main theory is sleep paralysis as to why people see ghosts, okay? So the sleep paralysis theory explains how some ghost-like experience can occur when a person becomes conscious while their body is still in the temporary state of paralysis that naturally happens during REM sleep. During this state, the brain can remain partially connected to dream activity, causing vivid hallucinations such as seeing shadowy figures, hearing voices, feeling a presence in the room, or sensing pressure on the body. So, sleep paralysis, Fut, you gonna just do some sleep paralysis for us quickly? I know you've been doing it then, but I don't want you to be the demon. It's real.
Really sorry about before. Really sorry about before. Really sorry about before.
I don't like it. I don't like
You're
this.
really sorry about before.
No, stop it. I don't.
That's basically what it's like. That's fucking terrifying.
Yeah, it is
My
genuine.
friend
Right.
had an old man that would visit her.
Charming or not charming?
Well, he arrived every time before she went to sleep, and then one time she did acid,
yeah.
and then he disappeared forever.
After acid.
And I think she missed him, actually. A lot of the time, sleep paralysis is...
You said before she went to sleep.
Before she went to sleep, on her way... Wait, that doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense. It's all clicking. It doesn't. Hold on, that doesn't make any sense. Maybe she was genuinely had an old man who kissed her goodnight.
No!
No.
She didn't have him. He was imaginary for a start. There's not some fucking old guy that would come every day, as far as I know. But when she did acid and then he disappeared. So it's the opposite of sleep paralysis. It's pre-sleep. She's pre-coming, basically. She pre-came an old man and then he died after the acid. Thank you.
So sleep paralysis, obviously one of the most terrifying things in the biz. You ever had it?
Yeah, let's try one. This is how to deal with it.
No, we've done that.
No, I've got... So, but guys, next time you have a sleep paralysis demon visit you at night, this is how to deal with it. Ready? So I'm going to be you. I'm all of you. Ready? Sup, friend? You again, huh? Come here, get Chucky a little kisser. What you mean you ain't wanna? You scared? I'm the one who should be scared. You the demon. Oh shit, here we go again.
I suppose that's how to deal with a sleep paralysis demon. It would be if all of your responses were, "This is how you deal with something," and just go, "Sup, butter? Well, looks like we're here again. I got a big old packet of Watsons in my pocket, and I think you should take one. But at the end of the day, it's not me, it's you. So let's get down in business with this funky boy." That's what you do every time.
Yeah, it's disarming. If you're a demon, you're expecting
it
to be
disarming.
like, imagine you're a demon. You come from the fucking beyond. You're
Yeah.
like, I'm about to fuck shit up, and then you got some little like guy who pretends to be a cowboy. I'm from Oxford. He's like you meet some kid, and he's like, you're meant to hear, ah, fuck. fuck!
Yeah, but they
all you
can't
hear-
move.
Okay, fine. You're meant to at least see in their eyes like,
Yeah, and all you
and all you
see
see is, what's up, friend?
yeah, it would be disarming.
I'm sick on this.
It would be disarming.
You're like, what the fuck? What am I even doing here? I should get into something else. I'm gonna go for a swim. First thought.
So-
Clear my head.
Sleep paralysis is one of the most unsettling experiences the human brain can produce. We all know what it is. Actually, we all know what it is.
Have you had that? Oh fuck. Have you had that?
No, and it wouldn't take long for me to kill myself if I started having it.
Well, God willing, you shan't have it again though.
Thank you.
'Cause I need you
I
to
haven't
live.
had it. I haven't had it.
Okay, good. Well, God willing, you'll never have it.
Thank you. I think if I got it for a week, I'd be on the verge of suicide.
Fucking hell, you're pretty vulnerable then.
Yeah, Charlie, it would be a day for you.
I was crying an hour ago.
As you'll find out later on when you watch this Patreon episode, you can watch a horror film without freaking out for a week. This is every night.
I could really do without it, to be honest.
Every night you wake up and you can't move and there's a demon at the end of your bed.
Often lying on top of you as well.
Yep.
That's the worst. The idea
Is that not? I've got goosebumps about the terror of it.
It's the worst.
I would kill myself very quickly. I'm not living with that.
No way.
I'm not living with that.
No way. If anybody could comment, because I don't actually know, I've never experienced it either firsthand.
Yeah.
Other than the time when he sucked me off. But, so like,
What?
the sleep demon. He sucked me off in that improv. I don't know if you saw that. Clearly, I
Oh,
didn't
right.
convey
No,
it
I
enough.
wasn't really looking.
I've never had that. Andrew's never had that. If he does, he's going to kill himself. I might too. So it'd be great to hear some stories.
Comment if you have.
If you've had it, let us know.
I'd genuinely be interested because I don't think I've met anyone who has had it.
I have.
Maybe I have. But anyway.
But I want
wanna
some
hear
like
we want some
specifics.
first-hand experiences. Give us a fucking experience. But there are some common, although it might be, you'd think, it might be specific to each mind. Sorry if you can hear this banging. I have no
It's a poltergeist.
It's the ghost. There's a ghost
It's the
banging
ghost
on our
of
door.
Skip present.
The ghost of, it's a builder ghost.
the ghost
Do
of-
a builder ghost.
Oh, nice tits, buddy.
So there is a consistency between different sleep paralysis demons that people see. So one of them is the Hat Man.
Na 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 hat man. I went to a hattery the other day, and I won't be saying another word about it, but it's in Bridport, and you should go.
Perhaps the most famous sleep paralysis figure is the mysterious Hat Man. Thousands of people who have never met each other describe an eerily similar entity, an unusually tall, shadow-like figure wearing a long coat and a wide-brimmed hat, silently standing in a doorway or beside the bed. What makes this case so intriguing is the remarkable consistency of the descriptions across different countries and cultures. Now, would he be as scary if he was wearing a sombrero? I wouldn't be scared if there was a man wearing a sombrero in my room. And if it was one of those sombreros where you get like nachos and guac in the thing.
No way. If he's got dip in there, he's not.
Or like
I'm
one of
eating.
those beer helmets.
The beer helmet is too far.
So the Hat Man
think I can
sounds
get by-
scary, but I think there's many
on the hat.
hats out there that I'd be like, oh, he's all right.
Beanie?
Scary.
Agreed.
Beanie's too whatever. I wouldn't even see it on him. But I think a sombrero, I'm not going to be scared by the Hat Man.
The worst is obviously the taller and thinner the hat, the worse. Correct?
KKK helmet, scary, obviously. No. If I had a... No. Imagine it's unbelievably tall and unbelievably thin. Not unbelievably thin. Like it's head shape and it just goes up. For
No,
a
I think
meter.
I think that's horrific.
I think that's still on the jovial side of things.
What the hell's going on?
I don't know what's going on. Maybe we need to shut the windows.
Maybe the ghosts are here. What did you put that in there?
I don't think so. I honestly don't. I know you must have.
I can't have.
We'll check the tapes, but I did not. I don't.
That
think
better have been one of us.
I don't think I put that live in there.
Can you imagine?
If we had a ghost experience right now, right?
I'm getting goosebumps.
We've just had to shut the windows because there's loud noises going outside. We've come back. There's a lime in Charlie's beer. I'm pretty confident I didn't put it in there. Charlie's confident he didn't put it in there.
I didn't put it in
We'll
there.
check the tape. But if that lime magically goes into that beer,
I'm stopping the pod.
this is the best thing that's ever happened to the podcast.
No, it's the worst.
But so yeah, the Hat Man sounds scary, but it depends on the hat. Just quickly, some dates for your calendar. 31st of October is Halloween. 30th of April is Walpurgis Night. On the 15th day of the 17th lunar moon, we've got Hungry Ghost Festival. And on the first day of the 7th lunar moon, we've got the beginning of Ghost Month in China, Taiwan, Singapore, and Malaysia.
Thank you very much.
Let's find out about the curious case of Amanda Teague.
Who's that?
Yeah, brilliant. Amanda Sparrow Large Teague, born Amanda Large,
Nasty.
is an Irish and Northern Irish pirate impersonator who worked as the only female Jack Sparrow impersonator in Northern Ireland. She became known for...
Shawarma.
Shawarma? What's that?
Porsche.
Excuse me?
Shawarma.
Shawarma?
Shawarma. I'm not explaining it.
She became known for a posthumous marriage ceremony to Captain Jack Teague, who she claims was a pirate who died in the 1700s and is the inspiration for Captain Jack Sparrow.
Blimey.
She claims to have first met Jack Teague when he appeared in her bed in 2014. She stated that she was meditating at the time and that she asked him to leave, but he came back. She has claimed that he is the ghost of a Haitian pirate from the 1700s that was executed for piracy. After 2 years of dating in 2016, though, she created a No, that's the wrong tone of voice. After 2 years of dating in 2016, she created a marriage ceremony for them, getting married in international waters and using a medium to state, "I do." She then announced that the two had split up months later, claiming that Jack Teague had never accepted his own death, so he wanted to continue living through my body. Eventually, she clarified that she began feeling ill health just 2 weeks after the ceremony, which she believed he may have caused, and became more worried after the spirit of her dog, Toby, was allegedly aggressive to Jack. Soon, she was admitted to hospital with sepsis. During surgery, she had to remove her wedding ring, and she claimed this broke the connection. Eventually, she claimed she told him she wanted to break up, and after he got aggressive and threatened to kill her, she exorcised him. Do your best, Captain Jack Sparrow.
Hang on.
No thinking, just go.
Isabella.
Isabella. What?
Isabella.
Just I tried again.
We've got to go to the ship.
Have you seen Pirates of the Caribbean?
I can't remember how he says anything.
Try one more.
That seems to be the absolute pirate of the time. That seems to be the absolute diddly-winky.
Now, Amanda Teague married the old sea captain, sea pirate. You know, well, what else is there?
And how are they getting intimate?
There's no such thing as land pirates. Excuse me?
How are they getting intimate, Andrew?
Spitting. Is that bomb?
I don't know.
It's unnecessary.
Sorry. How do they get intimate?
So, yes. Well, hold your horses, Charlie, or even rein in your ship. About is that a ship? I keep doing it, but I'm not sure. Anyway, right. Amanda Large marries pirate captain, who is inspiration for Jack Sparrow, becomes Jack Sparrow impersonator. I'm not actually sure what came first. I don't know if she was a Jack Sparrow impersonator and then married the pirate, or the other way round. Either way, it's interesting. Either way, I'm fascinated by it.
Determinism. Puminative determinism.
If you could have a ghost wife from any point in history, who would it be? Or when would it be? Or what kind of lady would it be?
I think probably like a Russian, a very, very voluptuous Russian mum from the 40s.
From the 40s?
Yeah, like an old, like
you
a
want
Russian
like an angry, powerful...
A Russian mum who plays the kind of, what's it called? The accordion.
Yeah.
And she does not suffer fools at all, but she does tolerate me. She's savage.
Do you value kind of strength and sturness in a woman?
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, okay.
Because I think maybe that's something that's lacking in me, and I look for that in other people. I often, if I see weakness in somebody else, I've had to work on that, but if I can see if I can see me in them, that turns me off.
So because you haven't quite yet found yourself as an individual, and therefore you're not going to be comfortable in a relationship until you truly know who you are.
In many ways, yeah.
But you are you.
And you're me.
You asked about how they had sex. So this is Amanda T talking about how she would have sex.
Obviously, certain positions work better for spiritual sex than others. It's easier to feel energy, for example, in the missionary position than it would be if you were on top. My name is Amanda Sparrow Large Teague.
So interesting. That's kind of surprising to me that it's easier in missionary.
Yeah, you'd think like doggy would be the one.
If you're a lady, you're having sex with a ghost pirate. I actually played a ghost pirate in my year 6 production of Stormy Cliff. So this is a problem that I've had to face as well when I've been trying to get intimate with other year 6s.
See,
when I was in year 6,
they wouldn't go to missionary, or they'd insist on missionary, and
they would. And it was like, actually,
spicy.
I'm more of a reverse cowgirl kind of guy.
But they didn't.
I said at the ripe old age of
11.
The ripe old age. Not loving some of the phrases that are coming out of my mouth recently. Just to finish on Amanda Teague, though, her child died at around 2 months old. So you've been laughing up at her, saying, what a stupid lady. She's what? How'd you bang the ghost? That's ridiculous. You've been doing impressions of Captain Jack Sparrow.
Where's her child come from?
Her womb.
No, but how has she had a baby? Who's the daddy?
She had a previous man, but I think a lot of this has come through. Unfortunately, as the problem is, if you dig too deep into these stories, it becomes
a load of shit.
Not a load of shit. A baby has died.
Sorry, no, that's not. That's
An
obviously
infant
horrific.
has
No, that's
died.
horrific. Obviously.
But you dig too far, and then you're like, oh, that's why.
Hey, do you think I think Amanda Teague is one of those ladies that would be very heartbreaking to love. If I'm baby daddy, I'd be like, for fuck's sake, she's shagging the dead pirate. She's shagging.
Well,
the
I don't
dead
think
pirate,
she's.
yeah.
I'm not sure she was non-monogamous, so you wouldn't exist when she's fucking.
I don't know.
Sparrow.
I just think it's like with Bonnie Blue. Imagine like loving Bonnie Blue, how sad you'd be all of the time.
It would
It's
be,
like
yeah.
Amanda, I'd be like, please stop fucking that pirate.
It would be sad. Right, we're being turfed out because of emergency, but we're not going to leave until we're not just going to tell you about ghosts. We're gonna how you meant to. Now we know this information, Andrew and Charlie. How are we meant to deal with them when we come across them?
I've no idea.
I haven't got a fucking clue.
Well, we should.
So what we've got here is a blueprint on how to avoid ghosts from different cultures. Do these and you won't have to come across any haunted Sallys or evil Bills, my mum and dad's name. But here it is. This is how you can do
Cue
it.
lobby music.
In South America, porch ceilings are painted a blue-green shade believed to look like water, since ghosts supposedly can't cross water. So the paint job tricks them into staying out.
And if that goes wrong, go into the sea.
Chopstick placement in East Asia. Never stick chopsticks upright in a bowl of rice. It mimics an incense offered to the dead, and doing so is thought to invite hungry ghosts to your table.
My rice, my rules.
Avoid gum after sundown. This is from Turkey. The superstition holds that once the sun goes down, chewing gum secretly turns into the rotting flesh of the dead.
Now that one actually hits the hardest.
All right, that's a sincere one
I
from you.
don't like that one.
Why?
I love gum.
That's the hardest one, that gum turns into rotting flesh.
I don't like that one.
Why?
I really like gum. And if I'm eating old dead people, I'm going to stop. I'm not going to be able to enjoy it in the same way.
Just don't do it before sundown.
What?
That was all. Skip the wet laundry at night. Various cultures. Hanging laundry outside after dark is believed to attract spirits who are drawn to the scent of fresh fabric.
Leave it in the machine. And do it in the morning, even if it smells funny.
So that's how to avoid ghosts. We've understood ghosts. We've answered every question possible about ghosts, and we've even
Case
told you.
fucking closed.
And we've even told you how to bloody avoid them. What more can you want from a mini investigation into ghosts?
But in conclusion, they are real. They can't really get you. It's much more important that you worry about your neighbour or the man that you pass in the road.
We apologise for the mini investigates because of the emergencies. Charlie's got a step to go and cry on.
Oh, that feels uncalled for.
But we are now going to do a seamless segue into our last Patreon episode, which there will be this discussion of medical issues as well as the Oogly Boogly. So
It's actually very coincidentally, it is actually very on theme.
There's some stuff
I'm
in
terrified throughout.
There's some stuff in there. So welcome to this. This is a seamless segue into it. We might do a little bit of like a waiting room situation for a second. I guess that's going to happen now.
Hear ye, gather near, the Patreon Valley meetings here. Hard folk, mayor, one and all, Bill and Ben call you to the Valley Hall.
Hello and welcome to another wonderful rendition of the Patreon Valley. We're here in the Valley as always, and we're back in the Valley. It's Valley time. Give me, push. It's Valley time.
Valium. Don't do it. You'll go to sleep.
You will become a different person if you have too much.
It's hard to get off benzos once you get onto them.
I've lost many a friend to Xanax. I had Xanax for the festival, and it didn't really hit as hard as I remember it. I think it was a dud.
You did it at the recent festival?
Yeah.
It's a bit concerning.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you're concerned about me?
I'm a little bit concerned about that. Who's doing Xannies now?
You're literally dripping with some unknown liquid right
Water
now.
from the filter tap.
You're not allowed to be concerned about me whilst you yourself are dripping.
We're all very worried
from
about you,
liquid. Oh, is this an intervention?
A little bit, yeah. I mean, you've got a lot of people out there who they don't hate you. At the most, they find you annoying.
Yeah, okay. That's my.
So there is
fan
concern
base.
here.
Yeah.
Why have you been doing Xannies?
I did it at a festival.
But that's still not. It's not like 24.
I did them once a year at a festival. Last Glastonbury, I only did it for the journey back. And my God, what a journey back.
You said that really worked for you.
It was unbelievable. We left the best way to do. We did it for this festival as well. I will never leave a festival on the Monday morning, Sunday night no, don't shake.
No, I'm agreeing. I'm shaking in agreement.
You look at it. Well, your agreement looks like absolute disgust.
No, I'm like, this is
You're
so fucking
horrible,
true.
You horrible man. But yeah, so Glastonbury, we got the coach at 4-ish, and then
Give or take
4, But so the first time I went, I think it took me 12 hours to get back in the morning because of the queue for the coach, and then I've never seen a queue longer than that Glastonbury queue. The first morning, the last, going back home, we got to the depot, and then went round, and then saw this massive line. And then walked round there, and it went round a corner, and then we saw another massive line, and then it went round another corner, and another corner, and another corner, and another corner, and another corner,
and then a bus.
And then that's the start. Yeah, that's the end of the line. It took us about 20 minutes to walk the entirety of the line.
The sadness of the Monday Post Festival is deafening, but there's also something quite deafening about when people are kind of trying to be perky in this very cringe, heartbreakingly cringe way.
That's what I hate.
Yeah, you hate it. It's like it's the holiday cringe thing.
It's holiday cringe.
But if you put that in a festival environment, I think it compounds it.
When people are having too much of a good time in that queue, shut up and be miserable. I hate when people are happy on a journey back home when everyone's hungover and feeling bad. You're not perky.
Shut
Stop
up,
trying to be.
lie in it, roll around in the
Exactly. Just don't talk.
Or
be
just
silent for a bit. Just sit on your rucksack and look into the fucking
wistful
dirt.
kind of painting.
Yep. Stop trying to be fine. It's absolute bollocks. On the way back from a group holiday, no one's fine. Stop pretending you are.
We're all very upset.
I'm looking at you.
I think for the journey back, it makes sense. I mean, the worst ever. Go on,
Sorry.
Please.
Journey back to me. You can go out, but as long as you journey back to me. Go out there, see the world, see the sides, but you gotta journey back to me.
My mom left me in the car at Asda, and I drowned like a dog.
Why did you drown in the car?
I drowned of heat.
Right, drowned of heat.
Is that possible?
No.
In a poem it is.
In a poem it is.
And my life is a...
Ode.
Last night was a poem, man.
Last night was a poem. Last night was a sonnet.
Last night was a freaking poem, dude. Last night was a verse.
Last night was fucking versical, bro.
Last night was a... What's worse? Last night was a movie or last night was a poem?
Last night was a movie. There's still a bit of fun with poem.
Last night was a movie.
It depends. Is it said sincerely?
I think I sometimes said
well.
last night was a motion picture.
Yeah.
Now that's my little take.
But you're being ironic, though.
I'm not.
You're being silly old Charlie doing his chuckle dance. But, there's people who are dying out there. So
of starvation.
Just give money to Water Aid.
Last night was not a movie. Last night was a starvation.
Last night was a starvation.
We need to do more.
Yeah.
Fuck Water
Last night was a ballad.
Last night was a belter. No. Last night was a Sudoku. Last night was a crossword. She got right in my head.
Like it.
So listen.
4 across. It's love. Should have done the clue first, to be honest. But
4 down. Burn.
4 down is burn.
Yeah, love.
Well,
burn.
it needs to begin with L.
What?
I knew you wouldn't understand.
I don't know what. No time for them.
Crosswords?
No.
I do one every day.
Really?
Sometimes 2, sometimes 3.
On what?
I've never told anyone this. My girlfriend knows. And that's it.
On what? On on like a newspaper?
Yeah. No, not... You
Sorry,
can't
shock burp.
The difference of the men we are. You're so shocked that I do a crossword on a newspaper that you burp. Just different worlds. No, well, online. I do it on my laptop. But I'll wake up every morning and do the Word or the mini New York Times crossword and the connections.
Does it get you going?
Yeah. Instead of waking up and scrolling, I'll do that.
That's so much better.
It is, but it's not great. I'm not like,
Are
wow,
you bleary-eyed with it? Just like...
No, I just get my laptop. I'm on my laptop. In my bed.
In bed with a cup of coffee.
It's the first thing I do. And then...
The first thing you do is get your laptop out and do a crossword.
Yeah.
I don't know. The laptop bastardizes it.
It does, but the phone would be worse.
Yeah, but a paper would be...
Oh.
A paper and a pencil would be ideal.
Well, I tried to get a newspaper delivery. Like, you can subscribe to physical newspapers.
Such as The Eye.
The Eye. Yeah.
Do you like the Eye?
Which Eye?
The
Oh,
Independent.
the Eye. Sorry,
Eye
I
newspaper.
was thinking Private Eye for some reason, or the London Eye, which is not a newspaper at all.
Well, no, it's called the Felladome.
Is it?
No,
Is
it's called the Pleasure.
the
what's it
Pleasure
called?
Wheel.
No, it's called something.
Pleasure
thing.
Ring.
It's called like the Just Last Minute London Eye or something.
It is, isn't it? Something stupid.
The JustAminute.com.
What a
London Eye.
load of absolute tosh. The Brighton Eye, which is bollocks anyway. I'll very quickly do my Brighton Eye hatred. It looks like a cock ring going up and down a cock.
For a start.
Picture up there, maybe with it. There it is. That's a cock at a cock ring. And it's one, Brighton is not a tall city. There's nothing you can really see from above. It's
Little
fucking
people.
pointless. Little people.
Little people of Brighton.
Yes, the small people of Brighton. The hobbits of
We
Brighton.
are small, but we are mighty.
Don't make us leave the city. It's wonderful here. We've got everything we need.
It's called the British Airways I-360. Fuck off.
Mm.
You can't. I'm absolutely
I don't know. I
done.
don't. I think we just lean into it like Eminem World Eiffel Tower or like fucking.
Yeah, and then we go down that cultural degradation that you would be spearheading, and we will eventually just end up in some sort of bog covering ourselves in mud.
The Land Rover Taj Mahal.
I do like that one.
Why? Because it's fusion.
Yeah. But what was I saying?
I have no idea. Something amazing though. It was something along the
Oh,
lines.
it's, crosswords.
Yeah.
So then I'll do that in the morning, and then often I'll get into bed and I'll do a bigger crossword, like the bigger New York Times. Or,
How big can they go?
like
Myriad.
myriad.
They can go as big as Myriad.
I don't even know how to respond to something like that.
I think you know what I'm trying to say.
They go large, okay? Mini's very small.
Crosswords
There's
go
now
large.
a MIDI, actually, on the New York Times, which is good for the morning, which I'll often do. MIDI might take you 10 minutes, 12 minutes.
Large will take me how long?
Can take you half an hour.
Like a puzzle.
Can take you 45. Some,
Wow.
if they're hard, an hour maybe. But
Really?
I don't go in for an hour. If I can't, like, rattle them off, I'll stop doing it.
Do you think I'd be good at them?
No.
Really?
I think you'd be awful at them. Should we do one now? Very quickly.
Fine. I feel like I would be quite good at it.
Right, these are easy. This is an easier one, okay? One across, 4 letters, feline sound.
Purr.
Yeah, that's what. P-U-R-R, do you think?
Yeah, P-U-R-R.
Yeah, okay. Then we've got one down, winter coat. 5 letters.
Beginning with
P.
beginning with 5 letters, one down, winter.
Doesn't
coat.
begin with 5 letters, begins with P.
Begins with P, starting with 5. No, begins with 5.
Again, doesn't begin with 5.
Begins with a P and
Begins
it's
with-
5 letters.
Yep.
P.
I mean, you can look at it if it helps.
Can I?
It's-
Do you know?
yeah.
Begins with P.
Winter coat, beginning with P. 5 letters.
Parker.
Parker, Bosch. On a ship.
Beginning with A.
A, 4 across. 4 letters.
Anus.
No. A C.
Anne.
A C. I don't think you're going to get that one.
A C.
A C. You can be a C if you're on a ship.
And we're at land now.
I suppose in many ways we are a land.
And if you jump,
You're at air.
air.
I like that. Well, you might. Maybe you could get this. Yeah.
I don't appreciate the patronising.
Yeah,
tone,
that's fair.
Carol. You're being Carol Vorderman.
I am
now,
being Carol
And you're
Vorderman.
treating me like an idiot from the home counties.
I am actually, and that's unfair. Right. 1, 2,
Ask me
3,
what I do.
4, 5,
Ask me what I
6,
do.
7, 8. What do you do? And what do you do for a living?
Do you know what I mean?
Excuse me.
No.
What a fucking maniac you are. Try, mate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 letters. Australian leaper, beginning with K. Kangaroo. Bosh, there we go. And Capone and Gore. A, 3 letters.
Excuse me?
Capone and Gore. Capone and Gore.
3 letters.
3 letters.
Con.
No.
Beginning with what?
A.
Ass.
Ass Capone.
Al.
Al Capone and Al Gore. Although, surely isn't that... How do you... Anyway. Al.
Ali Capone.
Ordinary.
Ali Capone,
that's-
you know.
Ali Capone, you know. And finally, Rec, 4 letters. R-U are the first 2.
Rump.
No.
Ruin.
Ruin. All right. Maybe you have got some crossword in you.
Would you say I've got good instincts?
No.
Would you say I have bad
I'd
instincts?
say it's too early to tell.
Am I
Charlie.
born not to do this?
I don't. There's nothing about you
Just
that would
encourage
suggest
me.
you're good at you'd be good at crosswords.
What about my love for language?
No.
And my curiosity?
No, you don't really have curiosity for these kind of things.
What's my curiosity?
The reason why I'm good at crosswords is the same reason why you think I'm a bit boring.
I don't think you're boring. I think you're incredible.
Or Top Gear coded or whatever.
Yes.
It's like, oh, that kind of, oh, right.
You're kind of David Starkey style, but interesting.
Yeah, okay. I'll take that. But on to pressing matters. Charlie's had some sort of
I've been in the
penis
clinic.
exam. And I don't mean true or false. Knobs get hard. False. Not in all cases.
It's not easy to talk about this, and it certainly isn't easy to talk about this in a podcast. Genuinely.
All right.
Okay?
Okay.
So you can all shut up. I have been concerned about my balls, as well as my neck, but that's a separate thing. But my balls have been, I feel that they've been kind of itchy in a slightly unique way recently, in a way that I can't quite put my finger on, although I can put my whole hand on them.
Yeah, I was going to say.
No, please, we'll do it again. In a way that I can't quite put my finger on.
Keep going.
You've really done me there. A nice lady called Jamila saw me, and she says that my balls are too clean. Which,
what a load of... What a lie.
they're too clean.
What are you talking about?
I'm cleaning my knob too much. Guys,
What?
and for the honeys out there, basically, you got to be careful when you're putting shampoo on your knob because you'll dry out the skin.
Shampoo?
Yeah, no shampoo. And even a lot of soaps are quite bad. Genitals, I'll get my little card. What not to wash. So look, basically, how to look after your genital area. Some might say that I'm 30 and I should know how to do this already. But I think that's unfair.
But just, do you wash your balls with shampoo?
Many women...
Do you wash your balls with shampoo?
Yes.
Is that a normal thing to do?
I like shampoo.
Okay.
Many women and men experience problems with discharge, unpleasant odours, itching and soreness, which are caused or made worse by excessive genital hygiene. So if, like me, your balls are too clean...
How aggressively are you cleaning your testicles?
Every time, they're the main thing that I'm looking at.
Main thing. How long do you spend on them each time you shower?
Probably about 30% of the shower.
Give me that in a time.
3 minutes.
3 with your balls? That's so horribly long.
I just like the froth.
Do you just
I like
shower?
how it froths so much. It's just
Right. As usual, it might sound like he's being conscientious, but he's just enjoying the froth.
the suds.
Wait,
I like them.
3 minutes is a very long time to be spending on your balls, I'd say.
And I'm paying for it because I've been experiencing kind of, without getting too
Gross.
Dry skin.
Right, you got flaky balls.
I've
Fine.
had a couple of them.
Yeah, that's fine.
But I don't want them anymore, and I'm not. And Jamila has assured me that if I stop now and use Dermo 500, which we'll put a picture of, I will not be experiencing any of these issues.
So it's a bit of a case of you're using the wrong thing.
Yeah, I should be using Dermo 500.
So you're just aggressively shampooing your balls. Now, I don't shampoo my balls or penis.
Yeah, and it shows, mate.
And it shows because I haven't had to go to the doctor for them. I would probably...
My knob's too clean.
Knob's too clean. Soz, guys. Am I right to come in? Got a bit of a health issue? Knob too clean?
Doctor, my knob's too clean.
You guys are disabled access area because I've got a bit of an issue.
I can't get in because my knob's too clean.
Yeah, okay.
And big.
Yeah, we're going backwards now, but...
What I found was that... Well, firstly, my knob's too clean, which is brilliant.
That is incredibly surprising.
Why did you say that?
I think if anyone had to guess why Charlie would have ball problems, it would be because your knob was too dirty.
I think that's fair enough, actually.
Do you know what I mean? And I
know exactly what you
and
mean.
as your friend and colleague, I would never say...
But friend first.
But friend first. I would never suggest that you'd have a dirty knob.
But you'd think it behind closed doors.
But if there were issues about it, I wouldn't suggest it would be because it was too clean. I would definitely guess too dirty first.
Is it okay if we throw it out to the crowd and see who would you imagine? This is interesting, this one.
Yeah, okay.
This might be our tightest one yet.
Do you reckon?
I hope so.
Because I think I know where you're going with it. I think everyone does, but ask the question.
Who presents as having the cleaner knob out of Andrew and I?
And I'll tell, I've obviously just realised the massive flaw in that is you've just got a medical examination saying your knob is too
But
clean.
previously, who would you...
Try and forget what you've just heard, which is very hard to do.
We influence their biases.
Yeah, by saying, but you've literally got a doctor's note saying your knob is too clean, and we've asked them who do you think is the
Fucking
cleaner
gold
knob.
does that.
Is it?
I think so.
Can I read it?
Yeah.
Is there something on it that says... Oh, it's like a... Oh, it's not a specific
it's
note
not.
to you.
No,
It's
no,
like
no,
that's
that's
done
not
with
true.
word art. That's 2008 word art.
Yeah,
What
Jamila's
not to
very
wash?
handy.
How to look after your genital area. Okay, fair
We'll
enough.
put a picture of me and Jamila in there. I took
You've got a picture with Jamila.
Yeah, she doesn't know.
Did you? Okay, fine. I was going to say, that is brazen.
But yeah, essentially, check your balls, check your lumps, and check your boobs. Check your bits in general.
Yeah.
But she was very to be fair, have you ever become erect or aroused during a appointment?
No, micropenis.
What?
I have said this story pretty recently, but when I got my full checkup, and I think I had one where
Micropenis.
Yeah, I was like, this is the smallest my penis has ever been. And I looked down, I was like, that is absolutely ridiculous. I've never seen it like that in my life. I genuinely promise you. It's the
He's
smallest.
retreated.
He retreated so far. Well, it's because like I'm sat there
Is
in
he
a sterile
scared?
environment with a man who's about to put his finger up my bottom.
Oh, you had a man. I had a lady.
Yeah.
But it's still.
I had a lady once. I went in for a penis thing, and it was an STI check essentially.
Did you have like a boil?
I had a small lump.
Oh, really? Like a tumor, or more of a kind of pulsating?
No, just one tiny little thing, and I just got it checked, and she froze it off.
Did she kiss you on the cheek after freezing off?
No, she didn't kiss me on the cheek. That would be odd.
What would be like? I suppose anything is bad.
Anything's bad. But yeah, I was worried about it at that point, and it didn't happen then. So if it just doesn't, you're nowhere near it. It's kind of a bit like how I was watching the Louis Theroux Weird Weekends, where he goes around the porn industry of America. Well, at its burgeoning, as it's about to kick off, really. So I would go and watch all of Louis Theroux's stuff, his Weird Weekend stuff, if anyone's interested. Again, I rewatched them all recently. It's great telly. But in the porn industry, everyone's like, there's the stereotype that it's such a dream job for a man. You just get to bang beautiful chicks all day. But it's actually it's a rare thing that a guy is able to get it up in that circumstance.
Really?
Because of all that, there's fucking loads of people around. And think about a film set. It can be intimidating enough acting on a film set. Imagine fucking.
True.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it can be hard enough to focus in on your character. Imagine trying to get a boner.
There's also the kind of classic. You know how I always, in the same way that I can't really imagine Trump pooing.
Yeah, back on this. Okay, right. Back on this point.
It's very similar to this.
Keep bringing it up. Yeah.
I don't know what it is. I think it's a lack of worldly experience, probably.
No, I understand what your point is.
And
It's
you
hard
like
to
it a
see.
lot.
Yeah, but I don't think it's worth bringing it up the amount that you've been bringing this up.
Oh.
I think it's once every 2 episodes at this point. And
it's painfully relevant every time, though.
So what are you linking this to now?
Well, I'm really glad you asked.
If people, for all of you listeners out there, keep an eye out for the fact that Charlie does this quite a lot. Is he'll coin on to like one point that he thinks is amazing in his own head, and he'll make it in different ways on like for 3 or 4 podcasts until he finds another.
He called me an
point.
idiot in the lift on the way.
I did call him an idiot in the lift,
and I was eating a yogurt, and it didn't help.
I did call him an idiot for reasons we won't go into.
Called me an idiot.
He was being an idiot.
I was.
But yeah, so what's your latest Trump iteration?
It's adjacent to that in the sense that when I'm in the queue for the sex clinic with all my guys and girls.
How big was the queue?
10.
10? Oh, did you not get an appointment?
Walk-in, no, just like walking.
Oh, it was a walk-in, was it?
Hobbling in there, yeah.
Well, you're an even bigger idiot then.
Yeah. I couldn't make an appointment. I don't know how.
All right, yeah. Well, maybe don't go in the morning. We're doing a record. Idiot. Idiot. I didn't realize it was a walk-in. You've just become even more of an idiot.
Well, I had one yesterday, and I had to do another one.
1 hour late because of a fucking walk-in appointment.
Look, my Willie,
what is this?
My body is so important to me.
It is. But you can walk in later.
I can't annoyingly.
Well, you can walk in not during the time we're meant to record. Idiot. Anyway, go on. You're just adding
I brought
to
this
it.
to
You're
you
having a fucking
I brought this to you in a vulnerable way, and
yeah,
I'm being punished for it.
Yeah.
So listen, when I'm in the queue watching everybody, I'm like, I can't believe you guys are all shagging. Like,
yeah, I completely agree.
It's mad to see, like, and everyone's a bit ashamed of it. There's like an English kind of like, everyone's on their phones.
It's hard to be confident in the queue for an STI.
It's actually worse to be confident. Like,
that's true, because then you're here all the time.
What are you in for, bud?
Yeah. This is like you can only be confident in a place
double anal
you
poolside
frequent. So, I don't want to frequent the STI clinic. I want to frequent the bedroom instead.
Absolutely.
But then that's where you get it from.
But there is a balance between like, you're right, shagger, and kind of, although I suppose I prefer shame. What are you doing?
I'm sorry, just a bit confused, but go on. So what's this? So you're saying that
I can't. It's just strange to see everybody and be like, you guys have all been horny at home.
I know what you mean.
And the age range is quite interesting too. There's some proper like, I'm not gonna say MILF. I nearly just said MILF.
Wow, sincere MILF.
I meant woman.
Sincere MILF alert.
I meant like elder woman.
Oh, I've got children, but I still got it.
Okay. What was the question? What was the point?
You're making your fucking Trump poo point.
Essentially,
you can't imagine them having sex like you can't
like,
imagine Trump going through shit. Yeah?
I can't imagine everyone having sex.
Yeah, you made that point.
And I can't imagine Trump pooing. And it's interesting to see everybody and think, you lot are all shagging at home.
Yeah, I completely agree. It's almost like,
is there a
because
charm
it's so
to that?
private, it feels weird when that's like you're bringing it into public. You're like, I am having sex. It's a private versus public space.
You are.
But it's odd to think. Because, you know, if my friends were there, it's like, yeah, I get it. I've heard about your escapades. Whereas strangers, you're like, well, it is kind of weird that we're all doing it, isn't it?
Should we all just do it now?
Together? No.
Do your impression of the worst vibe to bring to the sexual health clinic. Insecure guy at the clinic who wants everyone to know that he's been shagging.
I don't really want to. You want to do it. You go. Go on. You do it, Charlie.
Killing me. Proper sore. Willy falling off, guys. Oh dear, I'm in trouble with I got some trouble with the hangman. My dick be hanging off.
Oh. Hanging off?
Oh, what you in for, sweetie?
I think you should go to A&E, sir, if your penis is hanging off. There you go. That's that piece of improv completed.
Another one bites the dust.
One bites the fucking dust. Right.
There was also a guy in there, a nice but odd man who was doing a survey, and he was doing it all with.
I think I got surveyed when I went there 4 years ago.
Who are these survey lurkers?
What are these survey lurkers?
These horny survey lurkers.
Yeah.
They take our little notes and then they go around the corner.
And wank on them, is that what you're saying?
I think maybe.
Right.
He was there asking me about kind of my experience at the clinic, and I did think at the time, is there anything I wouldn't answer? Like if he was, because obviously in that clinic environment, you're kind of more maybe
you're ready to be vulnerable.
Yeah. So if he was like, "Do you enjoy anal? How often are you doing butt stuff?"
Yeah.
Maybe I'll be like,
probably answer, wouldn't you?
2-3 times a week, maybe. I mean, that's not true, but like, yeah. I just think. How far can he push it before it's like, excuse me, sir, this is all getting wrong?
I think I'd be very open in that situation as well. Yeah, there's an authority to the survey, man. That's absolutely true. I did a survey for Southern Rail once. I was getting on a train from Brighton, and they were handing out this massive booklet for customers to fill in.
Right.
And I was like, fuck it, why not? I've got some time to kill. And I started filling out this survey. And then eventually we got people from around the carriage would come and sit by us to help us fill in the survey because we were having quite a good time filling it out. Because we were talking about it and we were discussing Southern Rail and we're like, yeah, it could be better. You know, with a hint of silliness.
You and the staff or you and your
Me
mate?
and no fellow passengers would come over and fill out the survey with me. It was quite a magical moment, actually. And that's my thing about surveys is they can
Bring
be
us together.
fun and they can bring us together. Because this is, what else are we going to do? Let's fill out a survey
You're
together.
getting through it.
I think like genuinely 3 other people who were separate travellers joined us.
And were you kind of combining forces to answer
Yeah, we were
the
answering
same
it
thing?
together. We'd be like, so what's your experience?
Who's holding the pen?
I'm holding the pen.
Of
course I'm holding the pen. I'll die if I'm holding the pen.
You kind of govern the vibes.
Absolutely.
What do you think?
You, Christina, your thoughts on the amenities present within Southern Rail? You like some more water,
We're
would
going
you?
to bench that one, Christina.
We're putting it down. You shut up, Jonathan, because we're not going back for you
Face
after
the
your
window,
toilet
Jonathan.
comments, you fucking skit.
Skit.
And there you go. Charlie's knob is doing just fine. Everyone
It's too
can calm
clean.
down. It's too clean, arguably. It's flaky, but it's a hell of a lot better after you've visited the
I think I've gotten away with murder.
Up. Gone away with murder?
I think so, yeah. To come out with knobs too clean is unbelievable. I did not expect that.
Yeah, I guess you still got problems, but it's a very easy solution.
It's a good problem to have, Andrew.
It's a good problem to have. Too clean knobs. No, that's sexual assault, man.
I can't. There's
That
no
I
way.
could
It
claim
would never,
that.
It would never go anywhere.
On camera,
No.
you've forced me to touch your penis. That's something.
No.
That's something.
Next up,
Kevin Keegan held on for World.
I just think it's quite sweet.
It is
You know,
quite sweet.
very quickly, guys. This is going to come out a week after, but Kevin Keegan has died this week, and he died the day after the World Cup, which is quite adorable. It's like he honestly held on for the World Cup. He
But that's sad,
adores football.
Yeah,
Football's his kind of wife.
yeah.
It's fucking adorable.
It is fairly adorable.
Kevin's
It's
there, like-
also quite sad that we didn't win, though.
I guess so, but it's also
Of course,
like,
it's sad. He held on for a chance to see another England
what
win.
happens if we'd won? Would Kevin Keegan have
He'd
kind
have
of given
survived.
birth?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's how it works.
He'd
He's
have given-
gravely
a
ill.
little Kevin Keegan would have popped out of him and
Yeah.
he'd have gone again.
Gone again? What do you mean gone again?
He'd have started. It's like a little kind of Russian
Are you
doll.
asking what happens to mini Kevin Keegan or actual Kevin Keegan?
Actual Kevin Keegan dissolves into a kind of goalpost
So what are you asking about mini Kevin?
Well,
he
what
just
hap-
does.
I'm asking-
He just has a life.
from start.
Wait, so hold on. Are you suggesting he comes out as a baby or as like a miniature version of
No, he comes out as a kind of like
an old
Sabutio.
What?
Sabutio.
I
Kevin
don't know
Ke-
what Sabutio is.
Like a pet. You know, those little football guys with the massive heads.
No.
Pez. You know those little guys, Sabutio, Pez.
No. I've heard of Pez.
Get your phone out.
No.
Pez is like he comes out as a kind of small.
What do you mean comes out?
If we had won the World Cup,
Yeah.
Kevin Keegan's body would have decayed into death immediately, but a new Kevin Keegan would have spawned out of him.
That's who Sabutio is.
No. Sabutio is a game where you kind of move little football icons over a kind of green carpet table, and you pretend
Real
to pass
life.
the ball. Real life, yeah. But
It's not online.
It's like a board game, but for football.
Yeah, right. Yeah, real life game.
And they've got like little green, like how army men will have the green
Okay. Yeah.
foot platform.
Yeah.
A little Kevin would spawn out like that, and he would go on to work the doors at the FA or something.
Not okay, work the doors at the FA. He'd be the security man for the FA HQ.
But you wouldn't fuck with little.
Oh, he's got
Sabutio.
fucking green hooves for feet. He can't walk. He can't run.
No, but he can glide and skate.
I suppose he can glide and skate. And he would be controlled by Kevin Keegan in the sky.
Okay, so Kevin Keegan lives on.
No, in the sky. Kind of. He's like a deity.
He's like the Simpsons boob lady.
Again, I don't know what you're referencing. The Simpsons boob lady. What's that?
Don't worry.
What bit's the Simpsons boob
Don't
lady?
worry one jot.
The Simpsons boob lady.
Yeah, the lady who lives in the sky with Homer, and she like fires her tits in the direction of Springfield.
Oh my God, you've spoken about this before. I just remember. You do use that reference as if it's part of the absolute zeitgeist. But yeah, no, Kevin Keegan is controlling him from the sky as some sort of god.
Okay.
And then
he works the doors
is
at
it
the FA.
Sabutio?
Sabutio.
The mini Kevin Keegan is a Sabutio player, of which the deity Kevin Keegan is moving around. Except
Yeah.
he's not playing football. He's the bouncer on the FIFA headquarters.
Yeah.
All right. Well, rest in peace, Kevin Keegan.
But do you think it's quite sweet how he literally held on as an old man will?
Yeah, I'll say it again. Yeah, I think it's very sweet.
Anything to add on that?
Nothing to add. Although I think it's sad that England didn't win.
It is sad that we didn't win.
For Kevin.
Because
Because it would have been sweet. It would have
he
been.
loves football.
But then it would have been it would have been better if he died after the third place playoff, the last England game. It's kind of like, why is he holding on just for the World Cup?
yeah, but dying after the third place game is a bit like
Yeah, that is sad. Actually,
It's a bit
because I
pathetic,
guess it is
actually.
just the love of football rather than the love of country. Just one
which is more valiant.
Just one more World Cup. I just want one more World Cup.
He would have seen the final. He would have watched it,
Maybe.
and it has spat.
You have no idea
his
what
teeth
kind of
out.
state he was in. He died very recently. He might well have been in no state to watch the final.
Kevin Keegan would have been very upset with Argentina. Actually,
Probably
They
because
put on a
you know,
bloody disgraceful
bastards, aren't
display.
they? Is this another one of your obituaries? You accidentally do some obituaries. You did one last week for Sam Neill, and you've only seen him in one film.
I'm going to talk about him after.
You've got more on Sam Neill.
Yes, I went to see a film with him on Saturday.
Okay,
in honor.
right. Was it the same film you've seen?
Yes.
Brilliant. All right. Well, on to the other death of Sam Neill, which astonishingly we're covering again. For the second week in a row,
Well-
we will be covering the death of Sam Neill, which Charlie is wanting to speak about because he's seen him in one film, which is Jurassic Park.
And I
What
saw
do
it again on Saturday
He's seen it again, and he's got more to say about
at
it.
the open air cinema in King's Cross.
That's lovely. I watched
I
the
actually-
Wimbledon final there a couple of years ago.
Did they play it there?
I think they play
At
it
the
there every
Everyman?
year.
Really?
No, wait. Hold on. No, is that an Everyman? Where you sit on the canal?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
They
where I
played the
watched
Wimbledon
it.
final there.
They did. I think they'll probably do it every year, and it was a great place to watch it. And I mean, one of the, just the joy of humanity, I suppose, and doffing my cap at human ingenuity, because it was hard to get. You had to queue for a bit to get a seat, and there aren't loads of seats there, and it was busy. Obviously, it's the bloody Wimbledon final. And then just as the game was starting, you just saw this dinghy from afar come in, and there was two guys on there who just rowed up, had beers in their dinghy, and just sat floating watching the big screen. And I was like, that's one of the best things I've ever seen in my life.
That's
It was
unbelievable.
unbelievable. Everyone was like, fair fucking play. That's fantastic. Just lied in the dinghy watching it.
Did they receive any abuse?
No, though, I think there was a round of applause when they came.
Respect.
Genuinely. It's Wimbledon,
Yeah. It's a classy affair.
It's a classy affair. Centre court, don't boo. What
It's
they
one of
do.
the classiest affairs
do
that
boo.
exists on paper.
Yeah, on paper.
Wimbledon final.
Yeah, definitely. Wimbledon, there's a good crowd in Wimbledon, 100%. Anyway.
So anyway, I watched the Jurassic Park at the open air cinema every day. At the Everyman.
Every day. You've watched it every day. Since Sam Neill has passed, Charlie has been at the Everyman Cinema just watching Jurassic Park.
And I became quite emotional actually
What a surprise.
because he's such a nice guy and
he is playing a character.
and
He's
he's
an
got real charm. He's got a rugged
playing-
charm. I like those
Yep.
actors with the kind of like they're a bit grumpy, but you still really like him.
But inside that rugged exterior, with being the tough man, you got a heart of gold.
And to be able to channel that, reflects depth. And it's really sad that he's gone. A guy walked past, and I don't know what he did. Initially,
What a strange sentence. A guy walked past and I don't know what he did.
well, I can't remember. He won us over. He won the crowd over. He did
Right.
something like, I don't think it was this, but it was something along the lines of that.
Okay, I'm gonna. What the fuck are you talking about? You're at the open air cinema. You're watching Jurassic Park. So that is where did he walk past? At what point did he walk past?
Well, Sam Neill's kicking on in the film.
The film's
he's with a
on.
Stegosaurus.
Yeah,
feeding it. I think
Sam
Or at
Neill
least
is feeding a Stegosaurus.
he's guiding the children.
And where does the man walk?
All of a sudden, a greasy-looking man,
Right.
waddles past, and he does some
Where?
on the canal front,
Right. So everyone
front of the
everyone
screen.
in front of the screen. Yeah. Okay.
and then he sort of does a kind of.
By the way, you set this up with a man walk past, and I don't know what you did. Expecting us to go like, right, yeah, please continue. Please continue, Charlie.
He just sort of walked past, did some gesture, and then got a bit excited about it because everyone liked it, and then started throwing up like
What?
doing sort of fingers at
Was
everyone.
he fucked or
and
something?
then threw his bottle into the river.
well, that's a bit of a sour end, isn't it?
It was sour, and it was like you had us, and then you fucked it.
Was he just being
I think he got
silly?
insecure and a bit dazzled, maybe. He got a bit like excited.
Insecure and dazzled, yeah.
And he nearly took away from he nearly took away from quite a lovely affair, actually.
I can imagine it would be
Took
distracting.
Nana there. Nana was loving it, and she'd never
Yeah.
seen Jurassic Park.
Is she not?
No.
What did she think about it?
She loved it.
Yeah, it's good fun, isn't it?
The Velociraptors have a real intelligence, which has that been manufactured by Jurassic Park, or are they actually
They
clever?
were very smart.
They can open doors, Andrew.
That would have been obviously.
We couldn't have tested them.
We couldn't have tested them. There weren't doors. At 0 points in human history have velociraptors and doors existed at the same time.
Do you think they would have... Oh, this is a stupid question. I'm sorry.
Come on then.
Would they beat any animal that lives today, Velociraptors, in a fight?
I think probably, yeah.
Do we have... None of our
Let's
animals...
exclude ocean. We'll exclude ocean animals. So what? Velociraptor versus, I guess, like a tiger.
Velociraptor wins, sure.
Yeah, you'd think it would probably win, wouldn't it?
So, is it true to say that our animals today...
Yep.
Are
not as
are less deadly than the dinosaurs?
Yeah. It is true
They're
to say.
lethal.
Yeah, dinosaurs can be pretty lethal.
But yeah,
R.I.P. Kevin Keegan. R.I.P. Sam Neill.
this one's for football dinosaurs.
This one's for football dinosaurs. Bronchosaurus.
Bronchosaurus. I also watched another film, which you'll be surprised to hear.
You've been banging in some films then recently. Are you a film man
I'm
now?
planning on hitting your list soon. Andrew said,
I don't care. I honestly don't care anymore. You know.
It's a shame.
Well, it's a boy who cried wolf, and you sir are the boy who's cried. Please
Who's the wolf?
Please help me watch a film. The wolf is you crying at home because you don't know what to do with yourself.
Yeah, I don't like the fact that I cried about that.
Neither do I.
It reflects a real lack of inner stillness.
It does. It really does.
It
Yeah.
reflects a huge
It
chasm of
does.
pain.
It is a real chasm, isn't it?
Just in case no one remembered, have we told them recently?
We've told them so many times.
I forget everything.
I know you forget everything.
Yeah, I watched Obsession
New horror film,
and
horror comedy.
it scared. It wasn't funny.
There's loads of funny in
It
there.
really scared.
There's loads of
I've not
funny.
felt physical fear like that in
You're not.
such a. Do you know when you watch a horror movie, do you get physical fear? Like my chest was like.
Yeah, anxiety.
I've not had that before like that. It's like I'm thinking.
Have you
about
not
her
watched
all
many
the time.
horrors then?
No, never ever. I watched Get Out.
Did the jump scare get you
Which one?
when she runs up to the car?
Yeah, I knew it was coming there, so I kind of like.
No, you didn't.
No, I knew she was about. I knew that something bad was about. to
Yeah,
happen.
but he hit it really well, that one. Because his whole thing, there's Curry Baker, there's interviews about him saying like the modern audience, a lot of horrors.
Spoiler alert, by the way, for any
Yeah,
Obsession.
Yeah, kind of. I'm not really going to go into anything.
Fine.
But the problem with modern horrors a lot of the time is that they treat the audience too stupidly because like it's so obvious when jump scares are coming, so you've got to hide them better, basically. And I think he did do a really good job with that car one.
It was
But-
obvious something was going to happen, though. No.
No, I don't
You
think.
don't think so?
I kind of, because I'd seen that interview and I'd seen loads of interviews of him talking about it. I felt it was coming at that moment, but only because I'd watched that. But I think it was very well hidden because it's literally it was during an emotional arc. Like,
But that's
and
the perfect time to plant it, no?
that's what he's doing to hide it better. But a lot of the time, it's like you go into the fear.
It's already tense a
and
bit.
exactly
Right.
Whereas that was like they're just having a conversation, and then bosh, it comes in out of nowhere,
Horrible.
which I thought was fucking great.
Yeah.
Did you watch it in the cinema?
No, I watched it in my house, which was more scary.
To be fair, there is an argument for the cinema's like better for jump scares, but you're like with people, you're outside in public, maybe not at night, maybe at night. But watching a horror movie like that where a lot of it takes place at home, if you're watching it at home,
I'm feeling it
at night,
now. I'm feeling it like
I know,
goosebumps
yeah,
now.
yeah. Well, did you watch it at night?
I watched it at night with my friend and I smoked a spliff beforehand, so I was like even more terrified.
That's quite a lot, yeah.
And then I'm thinking about her in my room, but then what I said to myself to kind of calm myself was like, I'm just some little English boy. Like if she's out there, she doesn't actually love me.
Well, the whole
She's not
premise of
gonna
the
come
film
get-
is that the guy does the wish for him to love her. So if you're going to rationalize it, then, you know, Charlie looked behind him just then. Just FYI. Just want to let you know that he looked behind you. We're about to do an episode on ghosts as well, so I'm looking forward to you being freaked out for most of that. But you liked it.
I liked it, but I'm thinking like, so yeah, the way to comfort myself is she doesn't love me. So even if she's in my room, she'll leave.
Yeah. But it's hard to get out the
but
face.
I'm checking under my bed and
hard to get the face out, isn't it?
Yeah.
She did a really great smile.
I thought it was amazing how they did the kind of, when they call her up, they call the real her in the car.
Yes.
Do you want to hear her? Do you want to hear how she speaks?
Yeah.
And then
Do you want to hear her?
Do you want to hear how she's doing, the real
Yeah. And that's actually the director on the other end of the phone.
Is it?
The guy on the other end of the phone, yeah. Because they're quite a famous sketch duo, and they do some pretty good stuff. So it's all very cool. I'm always a big fan of that happening.
I thought it was, just a really terrifying. I mean, obviously this is literally the whole point of the film, but like taking the worst.
Is scary.
Well, taking the worst parts of love, taking pure love in its most fucked, terrifying way, when it's the most selfish, desperate. It's not really love. It's more like
no, never love, was it?
It's like this horrible need.
It's really good. Did you have who do you think's the bad guy or the bad girl?
Bear, obviously. Bear's,
yeah. That's where the discourse is happening.
But it's interesting how like they didn't make him into like a categorical cunt. It was
just like
he's freaking out at points, but he's just this selfish.
Yeah, which is why it's a way more interesting character than just
some toxic.
There's a haunted house. Innocent family, bad ghouls. It's more interesting. It's a comment on relationships, absolutely.
Yeah, the way she moved. I mean, to be honest, there's a lot of stuff I missed.
Is great. Yeah,
there's a lot of stuff I missed because I was covering it with a clipper. I had a clipper and I was
covering it with a clipper.
I was hiding. I was hiding the screen, but the way she walks, like when she walks backwards, her fucking face in the corner of the room.
There's some great stuff in there. Yeah, Elle and I watched it on our anniversary.
Oh, does it not freak you out having a partner there afterwards though? Because you're like maybe you're
fucked. Well, I made a few of those jokes.
Did any of it enter your head at all that she might be?
I think it did in the movie. Whilst you're in that moment, I was sitting next to her. I'm like, "Who are you? Have you fed me my cat or something?" But yeah, it's great.
Awful. So also, there's some theories. Some of the fan theories were that it was her cat.
Yeah. I don't love it. There's something about her. There's something about his grandma because
I'm really freaking out, man. Genuinely,
he keeps looking behind him. Just FYI, switched a video for Charlie looking behind him to check that she's not there.
I genuinely stopped doing that.
That she's the cat. Nah,
it's plausible. I've seen
what's the?
Well, it's like firstly, the fact that, obviously when he leaves her and she pisses herself, there's some comment about how
cat-like actions to
that's
her.
a kind of cat-like
That's not enough
move.
for me, though.
No, there's also the fact that when she comes round and she's like, my cat died or something. You know,
his cat died.
No, the very first thing she says, she's like, my cat died, right?
She says that.
My cat died, and he's like, no, my cat died.
Right.
And it maybe implied that. Therefore, she's thinking that. Why are you laughing?
I don't know. I'm seeing where this is going. I'm sorry. It's just starting to make me smile. I'm sorry for smiling.
He smiles whenever I actually whenever I try and be genuinely analytical at all. He laughs.
Not always. Sometimes. I'm just sorry. It made me laugh briefly. Please continue.
So when she comes round for that very first time, you're laughing
because now I am just laughing because of it, and I do genuinely apologize.
When she comes around and then she basically gets confused, thinking that her cat died, but it was actually his cat.
I don't actually remember that in the film. I saw it a while ago, but I'm sure it did happen. But I remember his cat dying. I don't remember her.
The way she moves as well, I guess it's quite like
I remember
sort of stop motion.
The way she moves is fair. I don't remember this confusion about which cat died. I'm sure.
Okay, maybe
I could very well be wrong.
I could also be completely wrong.
But there was something about the thing I got immediately. There was something, and I haven't bothered to even, or maybe can even put it into a cohesive idea. But
really don't like
there was something. Yeah, you keep looking
behind me.
There isn't a face behind you.
There's space behind me.
There's something about his grandma because he takes these pills at the top, and then there's something about his grandma. To be honest, that's all. Actually, to be honest, I'm now realizing that's all I fucking got.
What do you mean, his grandma?
Because he lived in his grandma's house, I think, and there was some. He took some pills, and there were some pills. He was going to die by the pills at the end. I remember when they, because it was a very tight film, so everything that's included is relevant in some way. And the only thing that seemed a bit superfluous to me was the detail about his grandma at the top.
I don't remember his grandma.
It won't because it was so minor, but there was a mentioning of her, and then the name of the prescription name. It was very clear in the frame. It was like the name of on the bottle of pills that he took. I think there might be anti-anxiety or something. That's basically all I've got. I think I saw someone say something about it, but again, I don't have anything. But what I watched, Ellen and I watched Weapons the other day, which you should watch if you're into a little horror vibe.
I'm not. I'm really, but I think maybe I should.
It's great. It was
scary.
Really good. Yeah, scary. But
Scarier?
Different. So it's not dissimilar, to be honest. But this was more of a. It ebbs in and out. I mean, that one, I guess Obsession's more of a classic horror, but with a lot of comedy within it.
I literally didn't laugh once,
There's so much funny.
What did you find funny?
Well, off the top of the head, there was the bit where he doesn't believe him that it's going to work, and then he wishes for $1 million, and then the money pulls down.
That wasn't funny.
How is that not funny?
That was really sad.
I think you're too scared in the moment to find any. When you watch it again, which you probably won't.
I might.
Then you'll see there's a lot of funny in there. There was loads of funny in there. Some of it's a bit tongue in cheek as well, because you can't be too sincere.
Well, the idea is the idea is almost quite funny.
Yeah. It's a neat little silly thing. But no, there was lots of funny in there. But Weapons is it's a bit more. I don't know. There's more of a. It operates as like connecting stories that come together at the end.
Yeah.
It came out ages ago, but for some reason I just never got around to watching it. But it did very well. But the premise is that there's a school class. And one night at like 1:27 a.m., all of them, except for one kid, they're only connected by the same class, run out of their homes and they've gone missing. And then it's about finding out what happens through all the different characters that are involved. And it all slowly, it's a very smart narrative. It all kind of interestingly comes together. It's entertaining. There were some moments, Elle looked at me and said, this is the scariest thing I've ever seen.
Really?
Because there's a few bits at the top where they do it really well. Like it's a good jump scare, genuinely scary, like Oogle Boogles. But then you go in and out of it, and there's kind of there's bits of fun. It gets funny and weirdly, it's a funny ending. Like, there's a lot of, comedy and horror, like, they're very similar anyway. It's all about surprise. Boo. You're getting more and more kind of people doing both. And because they work perfectly together.
Yeah.
It's like bloody rice and beans. What an uninspired food choice I've just done. But anyway, get out there, watch some horror movies, get oogled, learn something for fuck's sake.
So, it got me thinking about, when you're younger. Wait, what time are we on?
Yeah, I was about to check as well, actually.
You know when you're, sorry, wait till I'm speaking.
Wait till you're speaking.
I really didn't like that.
Wait till you're speaking.
I'll wait till I'm speaking.
We really didn't like what?
The space behind me. It's
the woman behind you.
Andrew.
The woman that's behind you.
Andrew, I don't like that at all. Seriously, I don't like it. Don't do that. I'm not joking. Please stop doing that. Please stop doing that. I don't want to do this.
Oh, it's very sweet.
I don't want to do that.
There isn't a woman behind you. Okay, he's gonna have to. Well, you should check behind the curtain.
I don't want to do that.
Because there was something poking out when you were talking.
Andrew, I'm genuinely not enjoying it. Seriously.
It was.
Stop doing that.
She was to the side. With the smiley face, yeah, and the kind of the skittish movements. But it got you thinking about love more than anything.
Oh. It got me thinking about love and asking people out as a kid. And
wait, pause. Do you want to turn your chair and face that way, and then we come back into that?
I don't know. That's scary too, though. What if you change?
Can you not do it for the bit?
I can.
Charlie, I promise I won't change.
Okay.
Just do it for a second.
It got me.
No. Get it clean. Turn it all the way. Are you in frame?
I don't know, man.
No. You just have to be not. Right, now just say it got me thinking.
It got me thinking about love.
No, wait. Get it clean.
Fuck.
Get it clean.
Mate, I'm scared.
I promise you everything's fine.
It got me thinking about
Wait, pause. Just get it. Just go. So it got me thinking about love and seem a bit scared.
So it got me thinking about love and asking people out as a kid. And I was thinking about how I'm really struggling to focus here.
Okay, turn your chair back round then, because you're clearly more scared of me behind you than you are of the curtain. You've done it's a poor decision to turn that way. Just face.
Okay,
where are you going to be comfortable facing?
I neither, to be honest. But
okay, well, turn back to the camera.
I can kind of see her when I look at it.
Well, then don't look at it. Turn it round.
So it got me thinking about fucking love and how, when you're a kid, you are so obsessed with people in this way that you're not really. It's kind of a more unhealthy. It's a more obsession adjacent love. Than the love you have now, because you're just like, if you don't like me back, I'm gonna die.
It's all consuming.
And
a lot of you're quite a teenage girl, to be honest. You're a lot of the stuff you say is way more what you'd hear from a woman recounting. This isn't me being rude, by the way.
Fair enough.
It's just the intensity and the obsession thing and like the all-encompassing I'm gonna die if this person doesn't love me. And probably men feel it way more, but boys are told to not do that. You just sound like a teenage girl, basically.
I used to kind of the way I'd ask people out was this.
Oh God.
Probably quite toxic thing or like just pathetic. I'd go like this. I'd be like, "Hey, do you want to go out with me?" Then they wouldn't reply, and then I'd say, "No worries. I shouldn't have thought that you'd ever even want to say yes to somebody like me anyway." I'd say that. And that was
God, this is like your Facebook status.
I did that like 4 times.
You were a little fucking like, not manipulated because you weren't trying to do that. You were just like depressed.
Depressing.
It's like your Facebook statuses.
Yeah, it's exactly that.
Well,
he's annoyed with someone.
Well, is annoyed with someone. That disappointed.
He's
by
young,
the people,
talented, and black.
And you know who you are. Is young, talented, and black.
And there was a time where I saw somebody getting with the girl who I was obsessed with for honestly like 7 years. And I went outside, age like 14, in a fucking Cookie Monster outfit and like smoked a ciggy in the street, and was just like.
Why were you in a Cookie Monster outfit?
Because it was a fancy dress party.
Yeah, just checking. That was when people threw cookies at you.
That was the same night.
Tough night for
you.
you.
A really rough night.
Tough night for you.
And I was just like in this alleyway, just like thinking I'm some sort of like pained cowboy. And,
but you're just a boy who's been pelted with his own cookies.
Yeah. So it kind of got me thinking about how it's a young form of love. It's a kind of need. It's a need love that they present. And I can relate to that when I was 14, when I was asking women out.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's definitely when you're not
an uneducated form of love.
Yeah, you're not equipped to deal with the feelings, and then it's the first time you're having them, so then everything seems like it's the most important thing in the world.
Yeah.
And then you realise you can actually cope and
I did love how she popped out.
Another very quick dart to the side from Charlie.
I did love how she would pop out in and out of the state of being. How Nikki would come in and out of.
Yeah, when she got like hit or something, and
the scene at the party where
she smashes her
me.
face. Yeah. That's good shit. It's good shit. Well, a good film. Good to get some, horror, comedy, love. What's the bloody difference, I might say? Oh, no, the lights have gone out. In this episode about horror, the lights have gone out. It seems that everything's gone dark. Charlie, where are you? Are you there?
I've got really bad goosebumps, genuinely, on my neck.
We're in the dark because the cameras have gone off. We're doing a fun bit because the cameras have just stopped recording.
I'm too scared to even...
Charlie, where are you?
I'm in the floor.
Charlie's in the floor.
I'm hiding down here. Please don't tell them.
I honestly don't think we can go any more into like this. We could have used this as an opportunity to do some in the dark horror stuff, but I genuinely don't think you're equipped to do that right now.
Oogly boogly.
Thanks very much for listening, everyone. R.I.P. Sam Neill. R.I.P. Kevin Keegan. Charlie
stayed alive for the World Cup.
Charlie's balls are too clean, and horror is a great genre of film at the moment. Bye.
Bye.
Sarah and Charlie investigate. They're going to find the truth and tell you straight. They're exploring themselves and the universe. Andrew's spoiled. Charlie's even worse. The meaning of life, they're going to find out. So sit back and listen, you big trout. That's it up with me anyway. What the bloody hell? They're investigating today.